In this video, we're going to look at adding control objects and control modes to a configuration. We're going to use the shipping example, INERTIA 2011 example project. So initially we're going to start off by selecting our project, hitting Configure, opening up Project Explorer, and then opening up System Explorer right here. In System Explorer, we'll browse to our INERTIA custom device, browse into our control groups. Now if we want to add a control group, we can select control groups folder, hit add control group. Then we can browse down, select our new control group, and we'll call that just my group. Inside that group we're going to create let's say we're going to create a couple actuators. So we'll create two control objects, and then we'll browse to those objects. We'll name them Actuator 1 and Actuator 2. For each actuator, now let's give them displacement and load feedback. So we'll add two control modes for each actuator, and then we'll browse to those control modes, and we'll name this one displacement, and we'll name this one load, and we'll do the same on the second actuator. Call this one displacement, and the second one load. Now for this example, we need to choose a feedback and an output channel for each system. To do that, what we'll do is create some example channels. In fact, I'll create multiple channels. So we'll create two, we'll call it fake load, and then we'll create two channels and we'll call that fake displacement, 1 and 2. And lastly, we'll create two fake analog outputs. We'll just call it fake AO. In fact, let's assign some units. Let's say we're in millimeters. For load, just say newtons. And newtons. So now we'll go back up to our control modes and assign the feedback appropriately. So fake displacement as a feedback, our output. Actuator 1 is going to use our fake output number 1. We can specify different set point min max at this point and max ramp rate. And we can also enable dither and specify the dither type. Now here I'll do the same for my second one, my load. So we fake load, and this would use the same output. And the inertia system makes sure that only one of these is active at a time, therefore they share the same physical output channel that goes to that physical device. And now we'll assign the displacement value here and the output, proper output that we created, output 2, and we'll do the same with the load, like load 2 and the second output. Oops. There. So now we've created our own control group with two actuators underneath it. Each actuator will be able to be controlled with via displacement and load. We can save that, deploy that, go into the workspace and configure our PID control. And that completes this video, and look for more to come soon.